Hi, and welcome to British Dad Reacts. My name is John, and thank you for watching. This is day 4 of my look back at some of the lesser known punk bands, or ones that you may have heard but haven't heard of for a long time. And if you haven't seen the other videos, well, it's Punk Week, so there's 7. You can work it out. This was a band formed in 1976. They're called the UK Subs. This song is called C.I.D, which is the acronym in the United Kingdom for the Criminal Investigation Department, which is an arm of the police. All right, this is a kind of band that have got that kind of punk ethos in terms of the driving rhythm, the really high tempo, which often kind of fell into what people called a hardcore punk kind of group. Kind of a bit like, I guess, I don't know, what eventually became thrash metal or something, you know, just slightly faster than the rest of it. The lead singer is Charlie Harper. We'll come back to a little bit more. The bass line on this one really kicks. Punk was a great time. And I don't know, in many ways it kind of opened your ears to lots of different genres. The UK Subs, Charlie Harper, who was the lead singer and one of the founding members, he'd been part of the kind of R&B scene as a singer in and around London. The band started in the pub rock scene, and I talked about this in an earlier video where different elements came into punk rock at that very early stage. They were originally known as the Marauders, as a kind of pub rock type band, and then just saw punk as a different way to express themselves, and that's when they became UK Subs. In 1976, I think, was when they actually changed their name. It's very interesting. I mean, these were one of the bands that actually released a lot of albums over the years and kind of maintained that support and momentum that they gained during the punk years. And again, I think that's because they were musicians coming into punk rather than just people who knew nothing about music and just thought, let's just give it a go. Both were equally valid, no question of that. And that was the whole thing about punk. Now, it's interesting. I saw them live, I think it was probably 1979. And there was a few of us went, I remember, and I had the fright of my life, really. There was a scene moving at that time as well that was driven mainly by right-wing fascists. And they were turning up at gigs in Nazi memorabilia and Heil Hitler salutes and just creating trouble and violence wherever they went. This often kind of drifted over into what was called the Oi scene at the time as well. Well, that was slightly mixed. And it was interesting because the punk movement really was, I would say, an anti-fascist movement. They didn't like fascism. They didn't like racism. And it was a big part of a collective group called Rock Against Racism in the UK, where bands were supporting this kind of, or stand against fascists and racists in the country who were trying to divide people. Heck of an experience, I tell you. I had it a number of times. And when you're not perfectly white, then sometimes it can be a problem, I tell you. But anyway, I survived. I've been chased by fascists in the streets before, so, it wasn't necessarily new. Anyway, as I said, the UK subs stayed around a long time. They were good musicians and they had some great songs. This is them from 2023. Crazy, just crazy. And it's great to see fans kind of still appreciating some of this music, and young fans as well. Charlie Harper is still the lead singer. He was born in 1944. So 2023, he's 79 here. I mean, he's kind of like Iggy Pop. You know, some of them just keep going, and good for them. So that was day 4 of Punk Week. Tune in tomorrow, or if you haven't seen the previous ones, just search back for them. Leave a like, subscribe. UK subs, C.I.D. Thank you so much.